Hi, let's now talk about the two new primers that were added to the Savvy Minerals lineup, the Hydrating Primer and the Mattifying Primer. What the differences are and why I really think you need both. Just saying. Let's talk about the Hydrating Primer first, okay? That sounds pretty obvious what the Hydrating Primer does, right? Hydrates. So let's talk about this for a second. All right. What does a primer do exactly? It preps the skin for a flawless finish, helps your complexion appear radiant and younger looking. Hey, that's got my attention. It minimizes the look of pores and fine lines. Now it's really got my attention. How about yours? It helps provide a smooth surface for the foundation to adhere to for long-lasting coverage. Okay. Anybody interested in any of the above? Raise your hand. Dry skin will love the extra moisture in this Luxe Primer, which is fortified with coconut oil and shea butter. The ingredients are coconut oil. By the way, pure coconut oil is not a good thing to put on your face. It will clog pores. This is not pure coconut oil. It's all about the amount and the dilution. Okay, don't worry about it. So, ingredients, coconut oil, shea butter, 100% pure therapeutic grade essential oils. Of course, they're going to be in there. Those are your main ingredients in here, all right? So you're going to get basically prepped skin for flawless makeup application. So you're going to have a soft, smooth surface for your makeup to go on, all right? Benefits and key features. Smooths and conditions the skin, hydrates and moisturizes, creates a smooth surface for foundation, reduces shine, prolongs the wear of makeup while keeping it in place, minimizes the look of pores, yes please, enhances the look of makeup, minimizes the appearance of imperfections, thank you. It's formulated with non-nano ingredients and it minimizes the look of fine lines. Brilliant. Okay, so this is the Hydrating Primer. Let's see what else we can learn over here. Is it vegetarian or vegan? Yes, it's vegetarian and vegan. Is it tested on animals? No, of course not. And it's manufactured in the United States, in case you wanted to know. Okay, so, let's look. The oils that are in this one, just in case you wanted to know. Bergamot, or if you wanted to be proper, you would say bergamot, because it's pronounced bergamot, all right? Black spruce, cedarwood, copaiba, one of my favorites, geranium, lavender, lime, acetia, orange, rose, and sage. Unbelievable. All right? That is the Hydrating Primer. So then let's discuss the Mattifying Primer for just a second. Mattifying Primer. Same thing, flawless finish so your makeup can last all day. Okay? It is formulated with manuka and tea tree oils to give the skin a matte finish and long-lasting wear to your foundation while helping to reduce the appearance of blemishes. It's silky to apply. It helps blur and smooth fine lines and provide an even surface for foundation to adhere to, extending the wear of your makeup. These are brilliant, brilliant. Key ingredients are kaolin, which helps to absorb oil and matte shine, sweet almond oil, manuka, frankincense, rosemary, tea tree, geranium, and lavender. How amazing is that? How amazing. Okay, so it mattifies and controls shine, smooths and evens out the look of the skin, prolongs and enhances the look of makeup, blurs and smooths fine lines, reduces and controls shine and oil, minimizes the look of pores and fine lines. I love these, you guys. Cleanses the skin and reduces the appearance of blemishes with the tea tree oil, supports the appearance of healthy-looking skin and reduces the look of blemishes with the manuka oil, extends the wear of foundation, contains non-nano ingredients, which means they don't end up in the bloodstream, and it's non-comedogenic. Okay, is it vegan and vegetarian? Yes, it is both vegan and vegetarian. Are there any soy-derived ingredients? No. Are any of the ingredients derived from nuts? It does have sweet almond oil, all right? So keep that in mind. It does have sweet almond oil in there. That is a nut oil. All right, so why would I say that my feeling is that you really should have both? Like obviously, if you have dry skin, you should use the hydrating. I have dry skin. I have very dry skin. Hydrating, number one on my list. If you have oily skin, mattifying, because obviously you want to mattify. Okay, but if you have combination skin, there's a good reason. This area right here is going to be more dry. That's perfect to use the hydrating. This area right here is going to be more oily. That's a perfect area to use the mattifying. That's one good reason to have them both. Okay? Another reason is depending on the season. Depending on the season. Right now we are here in South Carolina. It's hot and it's humid. Lewis and I are getting ready to go on a motorcycle ride. I don't want something that is hydrating and moisturizing on my skin when it's 90 degrees outside and it's like, blah, you know, something moisturizing feels heavy. I actually want to use something mattifying when I'm out in this heat and humidity. Does that make sense? So I firmly believe in having both primers. That way I can spot where I need to or switch depending on the season or the weather. Okay, that to me is a must. I must have both. All right, now let's talk about the star of the show. People were waiting on the mascara to come back. Ooh, the mascara, she's back. All right, so what makes this different than other quote unquote natural mascaras on the market? First of all, it's formulated with lavender. Lavender. If you don't know why, you should really look at your EOPR, your essential oil pocket reference, and pull up lavender and see what all lavender is good for. I'm going to give you a clue. My hair loves lavender shampoo and conditioner. Your eyelashes are hair. Your eyelashes will like lavender a lot. So, sensitive eyes, no problem. I have extremely sensitive eyes. This is perfect. It's beautiful. You can get a very subtle daytime look with this, or you can build it and get a more dramatic look. You want to put one coat on, let that dry before adding more coats. Okay, just remember that. It has hydrolyzed jojoba esters, lavender essential oil, coconut fruit extract in it. It gives the lashes a naturally defined look. It conditions and nourishes. It is formulated without all the nasty stuff in other mascaras. That's so close to your eyes, you guys. Not tested on animals, of course. It's been clinically tested for ocular irritation, which means bug in your eyes. And it's safe to use on sensitive eyes, which we've already talked about. This is the brush. Can you see what the bristles look like? They're very small so that you can get the very inner and outer corners of the eyes. So you can get the little tiny, tiny lashes in the inner corners and the outer corners. And I like to turn my brush this way to get just a little bit on the bottom rather than do this way. I like to do this way. That way I can get my little tiny, tiny lashes on the bottom. So this is the new mascara that has been re-released. So any corn, soy, nuts, or gluten in this? The answer is there are no known ingredients derived from corn, soy, or nuts. But it is not certified gluten-free, okay, just so that you know. Is it considered vegetarian and or vegan? It is vegetarian. It cannot be considered vegan because it does have a small amount of beeswax, all right? Just keep that in mind in case you need to know that. Is it considered waterproof? The answer to that is no, and I say thank you, all right? Do you want to know why? Again, remember that I'm an esthetician by trade. I do skincare. People come into me all the time and they're like, Michelle, my eyelashes are breaking. They're thin and they're brittle and they're short and they're stubby. My first question is, do you wear waterproof mascara? And I can tell you that probably 99% of the time the answer is yes. I'm like, stop it. Problem solved. like, what else do you want me to tell you? The way that waterproof or long-lasting things work is that they have to dry out what they're on so that they can stick to it, right? It has to pull the moisture out so that it can stick to it. So therefore, it makes your lashes extremely dry and brittle and fragile, and therefore they break and they're stubby. Stop wearing waterproof mascara. I realize that you may cry and it run and it look raccoony-eyed. If you have to wear this stuff, could you please just save it for special occasions or weddings or boohoo chick flicks or something like that, and don't wear it on a daily basis? Because if you're wearing it on a daily basis, you're just asking for problems. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. If you want to know why they're dry and brittle and you're wearing waterproof mascara, that's why. All right, so those are the new additions. I really want everybody to get a primer. Oh my gosh, the difference in the look of the makeup. Try it. Try one side with one of these primers and one side without. It's crazy amazing. And I just want to show you, because I do not want you to use too much of it. You only need a very small amount of primer, all right? A very small amount. You see that? That's like about the size of a pea probably, and that's gonna go. So we're not slathering primer on like a moisturizer, you guys. We just want a thin layer so that a thin layer goes and covers the pores and the fine lines, and it's just putting a base down. Look at that, like that. That will do your face. That little tiny bit will do your face, no problem. So that is going to just put down a fine blanket over top of the pores and the lines. Anybody have any pores that show where the lines? Now you can put your makeup on and it will lay on top of that fine blanket instead of going, okay? So get your primer, get your mascara. Remember to put on one layer, let it dry, and put on another. Buildable, all right? In another video, we will cover the new matte veil, which is our finishing powder, and the multitaskers in 3 new colors. Put them on your ER.